Hi, I'm Kelley Huston. You just caught me visualizing, which is what we're going to be talking about today on Working Wednesday. We're going to be talking about visualization and how it can positively affect your performance. So, this is particularly true for directed sessions because that tends to be when the pressure is a little bit higher. Imagine that you have booked a gig and you're going into a directed session with maybe even like 5 people that are in there from the client side or the agency side that are going to be listening in. Even for a seasoned professional, there might be a little bit more pressure there that you need to sort of push down and try to relax so that you can give your best performance. I'm going to give you some tips on how to relax yourself and how basically positive thinking can affect your performance. The first thing that you need to consider, and that might help you sort of clear your head and go into that directed session with confidence, is think to yourself, if I just relax and just be myself and bring myself to the table, I'm going to have a huge advantage right there because I'm going to feel more connected. So just in realizing that every single person is special and unique in their own way, you can just kind of relax and know that no one else is going to do it like you. So walk up to that microphone with confidence, knowing that your read is going to be specific and unique to you, and you don't have to worry about it so much. Another thing to think about is you've already done the work. So you were booked either on a recommendation, you were booked on an audition, or perhaps even just your demo. The point is that you were selected for this project for a reason because they have confidence that you're perfect for the spot. So that's a great reason to just relax and enjoy the process. You don't have to worry about it at this point. They know you're perfect for the spot, so you can just relax and be yourself. So if thinking about these two things doesn't put you in the positive head place to really kill it in this session, then you could also try something like visualization. So visualization is when you essentially close your eyes. I'll kind of take you through it. But you close your eyes, take some deep breaths. So you kind of, and this is of course before the session, not during the session. So before you get into the session, relax, close your eyes, take some deep breaths. And then you're going to walk yourself through a killer session, one where you just nail it. Sports athletes do this a lot and it works great for them. So why shouldn't it work for performers too? It's worked for me, so I'd like you to just give it a try. So in visualization, you basically walk yourself through the session in a really positive way. So you might want to even start with the opening. So you're in a relaxed place, you've been deep breathing, your body is physically relaxed. Then you think about the beginning of the session. You visualize yourself standing there in front of that microphone, really feeling confident. The introductions start where you're introduced to the client and to the agency people who are attending the session. And everybody's really positive and welcoming and making you feel really comfortable. There's a great rapport between you guys. So think about the details on that. Perhaps you visualize them saying, "We're so excited to finally be working with you. We loved your demos and the audition you did was really, really solid. You are our perfect choice and we're glad that we found you." So you're visualizing all of these details. Then you're going to think about yourself really delivering a solid performance. So they say, take one. And, see yourself in front of that microphone giving one of those performances where after you do the performance, you know that it was solid. You felt it inside. Like that was a really, really good take and you know it in your bones. Visualize yourself performing at that level. And then visualize all the praise that you're going to get afterwards. So they're saying, wow, that was great. You just nailed it. We don't even need to do another take. They're all kind of joking between each other. Visualize those types of details of getting that kind of, verbal praise from the client and the agency. So then after you're done with that, filling in all those details, kind of visualize how the session ends. Perhaps you visualize them thanking you and you thanking them for the job. There's a lot of kind of rapport going back and forth. Perhaps you even visualize them saying, "That was really great to work with you. We look forward to working with you again in the future." And so visualize that whole session coming to a close in a really positive way. And then that's it. That's your visualization. So if you take a moment to sort of meditate, not every single time you do an audition, not for every session, but those really important ones, that you either feel like the script is real challenging, or you're feeling nervous for one reason or another. There's a lot at stake for this one particular session. Those are the ones that you really want to get yourself in a relaxed state going into them. Because if your body is relaxed, your voice is relaxed, and your mind is feeling positive and confident, it's going to shine through in your read. So for some of you guys, this might feel uncomfortable doing this visualization. That's okay, because guess what? You're doing it in private. No one has to see you do this. No one has to even know. I won't tell anybody. So just give it a try, relax. Don't worry about it if you look silly. Don't worry if it's going to work or not. Just go with it and give it a try. I'd love to hear your comments, so feel free to write them down at the bottom of this blog and let me know how it works for you. If you have any other tips, please share them with me as well. I'm always looking for additional ways of keeping myself feeling relaxed and positive going into any session, because that's our job as performers. We have to always be bringing our best. So I hope that this tip helps you to bring your best, and thanks so much for joining me for Working Wednesday this week. See you next week. Thanks again.